Hello everyone, this is Gemini Jets 1975 coming at you with a brand new Toronto Pearson International Airport update number 5. This is about the 7th or 8th time I've tried to record this, so we will try to make this one work. I do have an extremely special guest with me today. We have Sierra Foxtrot Aviation. Please say hello.
Hello.
Okay, so let's do a tiny overview of the airport, guys. This is Terminal 1 at Toronto Pearson. If you know anything about Toronto Pearson, that means it's all Star Alliance carriers. So you have Air Canada, you have United, you have Ethiopian, uh, Air Canada Rouge, Lufthansa. Um, yeah, so basically this is going to be, a major part of the update. And then we have some hard stands, and I will explain the use of these at the appropriate time in the update. Okay, right here you have the beautiful, there's a couple Air Transat flights, but it's mainly going to be WestJet on that pier.
Terminal 3.
Terminal 3, yes, sorry about that. This is Terminal 3, so right here is WestJet, and for the lack of space, a couple of Air Transat flights. Here are U.S. operations, aka transborder flights. Right here are the Air Transat. This is where Air Transat is supposed to be. And then right up here, you have international. This right here could be what is this terminal? What would the third terminal be called?
Infield.
Right, this could be infield, but obviously this thing is much bigger than the actual infield, so I'm not even going to bother. But if I had a little more, Toronto specific cargo, I would put it here. Okay, so let's go over here. So now we can begin the update, guys. So right over here in the corner, we have a very beautiful Air Canada A330 operating as flight 836, will be departing for Madrid. Alright, then right over here
next. Next in line here we have an Ethiopian 777-200LR, which will be departing for a flight out to Addis Ababa.
Alright, and then right back there in the corner is Mr. Boeing 788, and Mr. 788 is operating as flight 403, which just arrived in from Montreal.
Next down we have the Air Canada Rouge A319, which is operating as 1873, and it just arrived from Cartagena in Colombia.
Alright, and then next we have an Air Canada Rouge A321 operating as flight 1633, just arrived in from Sarasota, Bradenton.
And we have here another Rouge A319, which is operating as flight 1764 and will be going out to Deer Lake.
Alright. And then right here, guys, we have an Air Canada Embraer 190. And he is operating as flight 301 and will be departing for Fort McMurray.
Next in line here, we have an Air Canada -8 that just arrived in as flight 8939 from Moncton.
Okay, I'm glad you got to pronounce that, not me. Okay, so next we have a United Boeing 737-800, and let's see, he is operating as flight 2420, just arrived in from Houston's Bush Intercontinental.
Next here we have an Air Canada A319 in the TCA Retro, and this is operating as 1131, which will be heading up to Saskatoon.
Alrighty. Then next we have an Air Canada Airbus A319 in the regular colors, who is operating as flight 727, just arrived in from New York's LaGuardia Airport. Okay.
Moving on here, we have a United 737-800 And 737-900, my bad. And this one arrived in as 2506 from Newark Liberty.
Awesome. All right, and next to him we have, just a second. Camera got a little slippery there. All right, so next we have an Air Canada Airbus A320 operating as flight 269, will be departing for Winnipeg.
Next in line, we have a United A320 in the Stars and Bars Retro, and this one arrived in as Flight 1810 from Chicago O'Hare.
All right, next we have an Air Canada Airbus A321 operating as Flight 613, will be just arrived in from Halifax.
Next in line, we have an Air Canada Express operated by Jazz CRJ 200, and this one arrived in as Flight 7362 from Detroit.
Awesome. All right, next we have the beautiful Air Canada 777-300, and he is operating as Flight 877, just arrived in from Frankfurt.
Next in line, we have the Air Canada 787-9, which is operating as Flight 92 and will be heading out to Santiago in Chile.
Awesome. All right, guys, so as promised, right here we have the hard stands. If you notice, there are some WestJet and Air Canada aircraft here. These are MAX aircraft, which are basically awaiting their fate, basically awaiting for the software upgrade from Boeing so that they can take to the skies again. So, might as well do these right now since we're here. I'm going to start off with the Air Canada Rouge 763, operating as Flight 1676. He will be departing for Orlando in a couple of hours.
Right here, the passengers are just disembarking the aircraft, and this is a Lufthansa 747-400, which arrived in a few minutes ago from Frankfurt as Flight 470.
Awesome. Alright, so let's move down to, let's go to Terminal 3 here. Don't worry, I just put you down momentarily. Alright, so let's start off over here with Air Transat. Alright, so right here we have the Air Transat A330 in the new livery, and he is operating as Flight 167, just arrived in from Puerto Plata.
Moving on here, we have the WestJet 767-300, and this one is departing out as flight number 3 to London Gatwick.
Awesome. Okay, next we have the Air Transat A310, and let's see, Mr. Air Transat A310 operating as Flight 123, just arrived in from London Gatwick.
Moving on, we have the WestJet 737-700, and it has arrived from Montego Bay as Flight 2661.
Awesome. Next is the WestJet 738, and Mr. WestJet 738 operating as Flight 658, just arrived in from Calgary.
Next here we have this WestJet Encore-8 Q400, which has arrived as Flight 3479 from Ottawa.
Awesome. And let's move down to the transborder flights. Here we have an American A319, and he will be departing as Flight, 2589 for Miami.
Moving on, we have an American Eagle CRJ 900. This one, is that a 700, right?
That's 700, yeah.
Yeah, American Eagle CRJ 700, departing as Flight 3430 to Chicago O'Hare.
Awesome. And then, last but not least on the American side, we have the American E-175 operating as Flight 4555, will be departing for New York's LaGuardia.
We forgot to mention the American 73800 in the AirCal Retro livery.
Oh, sorry.
This one has just arrived in from Dallas, Fort Worth as Flight 2804.
I'm going to go on the that he was a last minute addition, and that's why I forgot him. But thank you to my um, special guest for reminding me. Thank you, sir. So here we have a Delta CRJ 700, and he's operating CRJ 700 is flight 6230. Wait, oh, my handwriting sucks. Sorry, 6220 will be departing for Detroit's Metro. Oops.
Next here we have a Delta CRJ 900, which has just arrived in as flight 5542 from New York Kennedy.
Alright. Next to him we have a Delta MD-88, the stalwart of the narrow body fleet, operating as flight 2551, will be departing in 20 minutes for Atlanta.
And last but not least, for US, we have this Delta 737-800, which arrived in from Salt Lake City as flight 2797.
Awesome. Alright, so now we're moving on to the other half of Terminal 3. So I'll do the Air Transat flight right here. So, whoops. So first we have the Air Transat 738, and he's operating as flight 598 and will be departing for San Juan. So let's go up here to the left side of the international terminal.
Right here we have this British Airways 777-200ER, and this one arrived as Speedbird 9 left, Lima, my bad, from London Heathrow.
Awesome. So next to him we have the Aer Lingus A330, operating as flight 129, arrived about 20 minutes ago from Dublin.
Next over there is the summer seasonal Alitalia A330-200, and this one arrived from Rome as flight 650.
Alright, next to him we have the Cathay Pacific 777-300, who just arrived in an hour ago as flight 826 from Hong Kong.
Next in line we have the Interjet A320-200, which arrived in as flight 2840 from Cancun.
Alright, next to him we have the Iceland Air 752, and he's operating as flight 602, departure for Keflavik, Reykjavik.
And last but not least, we have a Caribbean Airlines 737-800, which is operating as flight 601 and will be departing to Port of Spain.
Awesome. Alright, so we'll do the little bit of taxiway work we have here, and then we'll be concluding the update. So right here is, let's see, where would be a good view for you? We have the Air France 777-200, operating as flight 351, will be departing for Paris Charles de Gaulle. Then next, of course, on the runway.
Right here we have a United A319, and this one is departing on runway 23 for Denver.
Awesome. Alright, right here, guys, is a Copa 738 taxiing. He is operating as flight 471, departure for Kansas City. And then, last but not least,
we have this Air Canada 777-300ER,
200.
which arrived as 877 from Frankfurt.
Oh, it's 200.
Left from Vancouver as flight 34, sorry.
Oh, it's alright, thank you. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed this joint update. It was definitely a production getting started and finally getting the thing rolling. Thank you so much, Sierra Foxtrot.aviation. Your assistance was amazing, and I enjoyed it very much. So thank you guys also for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please go subscribe to Sierra Foxtrot.aviation. You will not be disappointed. So thank you guys. Please stay tuned for more videos, and as always, I will see you in the next video.